Next we have Nico's Megaludis, and he'll advance Saturday to take on Matt McDonough. We'll open up for questions.
Nico, just tell me how it feels.
I don't know. It was kind of a sloppy match. I mean, he's real good at keeping it close, and I only scored 3 points, so you can't be happy with that. But I mean, I gotta look forward to tomorrow and try and score a lot more.
You did not give up that first period takedown when you had the edge of the match. How critical was that?
I guess every point in a match like that is critical. Everything matters, every second of the match, and wish I would have gotten it on his legs a little bit more.
Nico, you've seen McDonough before. This guy you'll have next. What are your early thoughts? I mean, having faced him before.
Well, obviously he's pretty good, but I'm excited. He's going to wrestle hard for 7 minutes. I'm going to wrestle hard for 7 minutes. He's on a mission. I'm on a mission too, so it's going to be a fight.
What has happened in the last 2 weeks? Why are you peaking now?
To be honest, got a little bit hurt last week and took a couple days off, and I think it really refreshed me. My mind and everything. I feel fresh right now. So, and I was so excited to wrestle just because I was off the mat for a couple days, and I was so anxious to wrestle.
Did that happen in practice, Nico?
Yeah, it was just something small.
Right here in the front.
Did you anticipate in your mind this kind of performance? I mean, it's not like you've been here as many times as your opponents in some cases, that you were going to be able to bring it to this level in your first attempt?
Yeah, I definitely expected it. I mean, I didn't come here to be an All-American. I came here to be a national champ. So that's what me and Coach Kale, when he recruited me a couple years ago, I was knowing that I was going to wrestle as a true freshman. And he texted me 2012 NCAA champ. So I've had that in my mind since.
Do you remember when he texted you that?
One was when I first signed, and one was when I lost to Sanders, my second match of the year.
Nico, it looked like you were constantly running back to the middle. Pirelli was kind of slow getting back. Did you feel like you were the fresher guy out there?
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know, he's different. He's really strong, and he may be tired, but he's good at backing up and then shooting. Every time he's about to maybe be called, he takes a shot, and he's a smart wrestler, very smart wrestler.
Nico, Kale, and everybody else have said things about your conditioning and your work ethic all year. I mean, do you feel like that's paying off now? I mean, physically, how do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. I just always think of my opponents when I'm drilling, and it's great that I have those losses. I don't like losing, and every time I lost, I worked on something, and just made me that much more anxious to compete.
Nico, you lost twice to Pirelli, you lost twice to Sanders. Coming in here, like, what was the key for you, today to get pumped and get ready to wrestle?
Well, it's the most fun time of the year. I'm the underdog, and these guys are all the big dogs, and I mean, of course, I'm a huge underdog tomorrow. There's very few people that are counting me to win, but it's just you gotta be having fun.
Nico, does the team success help you individually when you go out there in this kind of pressure?
Yeah, definitely. You got Molinaro, Taylor, Ruth, Wright, all those guys, and I just really hope they get that this year, and it's just awesome looking up to them, and they're twice as good as me, and it's awesome to learn from them.
Nico, have you looked in the mirror lately, and if so, what do you think? What can you say about that? Did you expect that? I mean,
yes, I definitely expected that. You should have seen it, the scuffle. Actually, Pirelli gave me it was like out to here. It was probably the worst black eye that anyone's ever had. So I don't know what my face is like right now. It's probably a lot worse. But it'll be a lot worse tomorrow at around 8:30 or whenever I wrestle.
Nico, for the third match in a row, you go out there, you get a big win, you get momentum for your team, you get the fans going. What has that meant to you to actually get that big win to start the day?
It's good, one match at a time. It's 4 down, 1 to go, and the fans are awesome, and I just got to go out and perform and just have fun tomorrow. I have nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose either, but that's why it's going to be a fight.
Last question to Matt.
Actually, if I can get two quick questions. Nico, you talked about being injured last week, it kept you out for a couple days. Would you care to elaborate on what that injury was?
No, it was just something small, and you know, I'm fine now. It's all good.
So you don't want to elaborate on what that was, then?
No,
Okay, that's fair.
so
No, that's okay, I completely understand. The other thing is, you're obviously going to be facing Iowa tomorrow, and, you know, the points might be out of reach before we get there, but how important is it for you to set the stage tomorrow against a team that's relatively close to you guys in score?
well, to be honest, when I was young, my coach is from Iowa, Jody Stripmatter, and I'll be honest, I always loved them. You know, I loved their style, loved how they wrestled, and now I gotta hate them. You know, so I mean, I'm not disrespecting them at all. They're tough wrestlers, but you know, it's business now. So it means a lot to the team. You know, for me to get that win tomorrow and go out and perform.
Thanks a lot, Nicholas.
Thank
Good luck
you.
tomorrow.
Thanks.